Hey, everybody. I'm going to talk to you today about how to fold your paper for your repetitive subject matter project because we want to end up with 6 shapes to draw your images. Now, I'm going to show the folding technique which you may use for your plan, but you don't want to do it on the good paper, and I'm going to show you how to mark it. You're going to need 2 pieces of paper, one for your planning paper, and one for your project. And remember, you want to use your best paper that you have for your project, pencil, eraser, and a straight edge. Now, you may use an actual ruler or something that has a nice straight edge to it that you can trace along with. And if you're like me, I would actually do the physical measuring to make sure it's all even, but I'm just going to show you a quick trick with the folding process, okay? Because I'm not going to get in there and obviously measure your projects from photographs. All right, I'm gonna move the camera. Hold on. Going. All right. So I have my piece of paper ready to go. Now the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the long edges and fold it together, narrow like a hot dog bun. And I'm going to carefully line up my edges, top and bottom, hold it, push down, and crease it. So now that my paper is folded in half. Now to create the other folds, we're going to do a tri-fold. And what I'm basically doing is folding the paper in 3s by keeping it even. So I haven't completely folded it because I don't know where it's going to go. And I kind of want to line the edges up. So it's kind of, just folding in and putting one on top and shimming them together. And what I'm doing is I have the half crease that's already there lined up on this folded edge right here that I can see. And then I'm going to crease it. Now, if it's off a little bit, it's okay. This is going to get them pretty close. And then when I open it up, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sections on the paper. Now this one is good to use for drawing your subject matter in your 6 different rectangles. They're not quite squares on this paper, to use for your practice. Now on your practice, you're going to draw all the details inside, because later on we're coloring and we're going to add the details with our colors. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to take this paper and measure on my good paper for my project. Now again, if I wanted to, I could take the actual ruler and do all my measurements, but this is a little quicker, especially if you do not have a ruler. And I don't want you spending forever trying to get the measurements. So I've kind of lined the paper up. I'm going to take my pencil, find the crease, make a little mark, find the crease, and I've got a little mark. Now I'm going to do the same thing on the bottom, because you always need 2 marks to draw a straight line. Otherwise you don't know where you're going. All right, mark it there, right where the crease is. So then I have my top and bottom marks. I'm going to take my handy dandy ruler, and I have to use my big one because I think all my little rulers are at school. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line up the top and bottom marks, and how sharp your pencil determines how close or far away your pencil is from the ruler. So you want to watch that. All right, so I'm lining up top and bottom, making sure they're even, and draw my line. Now on my good paper, I want to do this lightly. I don't want this showing up to interfere with my drawings. And then I'm going to line it up my other 2 marks here. Looking carefully, holding my ruler steady so it doesn't move. Make sure you hold whatever straight edge you're using steady. All right, got them lined up. And lightly draw my mark. So now that I have these 3 sections drawn, now I'm going to do the middle mark. Split the paper in half. line it up with my paper, make a mark in the crease. And if it helps you to see, go ahead, draw it on your plan so you can see where you're making your marks at. Because I'm doing white on white paper, and with my glare coming from outside, it's not real easy to see. And make the other mark. So I've got top and bottom, and I'm going to draw that line to end up with my 6 even sections on my paper. That is Sid playing with the ball under the table. If you can hear that clinky clinky. Say hi to Sid, everybody. And there we go. Okay, so I have my 6 even sections. Now I could do it this way when I'm drawing my subject matter in, or the tall way. It's up to you. All right? All right. Good luck, everybody. You can do it.